In the previous video, we learned about reactive declarations. We use the $colon syntax followed by a variable name to which we assign a value computed from other variables, for example, full name, from first name, and last name. In this video, let's take a look at reactive statements. In Svelte, the reactivity system is not limited to just declarations. We can also run statements reactively. The $colon syntax remains the same, but what follows after is different. Let's take a look at an example. In the script section, we are going to use $colon, and this is going to be followed by a console.log statement. So console.log, full name is first name followed by last name. So this statement is dependent on first name and last name, which means it reacts to changes in those values. If we head back to the browser, we see the initial log statement that gets executed. Full name is Barney Stinson. But if I now click on change name, first name and last name are updated and the log statement is executed again since the dependent values have changed. So full name is now Akagami Shanks. Now of course, with reactive statements you can also have multiple statements by simply wrapping them within curly braces. For example, I can split this log statement into agreed constant assignment and then log the value of greet to the console. So open curly braces, close curly braces, and here we can have multiple statements. Const greet is going to be equal to this string, then we console log the greet's constant. The behavior remains the same and you are not limited to executing simple statements like these. You can even have conditions in your statements. Let's say we are implementing a value control display for our application. The user can set a volume between 0 to 20. So in the script section, I'm going to add that volume is equal to 0, and in the markup, let's display the current volume and also add two buttons to increment and decrement the volume. So button increase volume, and on the click of the button, volume plus is equal to 2. So the step size is 2. I'm going to make the copy of this change, plus to minus and increase to decrease. Now this will work fine, but the volume can go below 0 or beyond 20. To handle that scenario, we can use a reactive statement. In the script section, $colon, and then we are going to add our condition. If volume is less than 0, alert can't go lower and we reset volume is equal to 0. Else if volume is greater than 20, we are going to alert can't go higher. Volume is going to be equal to 20. So if we now save the file and go back to the browser, we can see that the current volume is 0. If I try to decrease the volume, we get the alert can't go lower. And if we try to increase it beyond 20, we get an alert can't go higher. A reactive statement with conditions works as expected. But what is great about this approach is that it lets you define the event handler logic in isolation to the side effect that needs to be run. In our example, on click, we just have to worry about incrementing or decrementing the count value. For the business logic of what should happen when volume reaches a particular value is separated from the event handler logic, which leads to cleaner and more understandable code. As you can see, reactivity is pretty powerful in Svelte, so do make use of it when required. Alright, with that we have pretty much covered all the fundamentals concepts in Svelte. Now it's finally time to start learning about component architecture and all details that revolve around it. Let's start learning about components from the next video. Thank you guys for watching, make sure to subscribe to the channel and I'll see you guys in the next video.